Okay, things should be working. Hello and welcome to our stream. My name is Mar and I created Animation Studio where, basically I work on commissions and sometimes on original work, and I share these every Friday or sometimes into surprise streams with you. So usually we have these like very chill times where I keep like doing art stuff on screen, like you'll see my software and everything somewhat soon, but right now I'm experiencing many technical difficulties. Hey, 2Frame Stream, how are you doing? Hey, Porky. Oh, thank you. So really today is not my day, so you'll see me struggle a bit until I sort of settle down. I just wanted to like start everything, say hey, I'm here, I haven't forget about you. The stream is going on, but I still need to prepare some setting stuff, so please have a bit of extra patience today. Hey William. Yeah, so basically technical difficulties means that for this stream I wanted to do a specific illustration. I'll just put my face for now. I want to do a specific illustration where I basically take a picture of myself in the right position, and then I draw it, transforming into the right character. However, what happened is that the webcam, the GoPro has not been working very well, so I couldn't achieve to like every time I hit film, it didn't film when I was acting, but then I made tests and it filmed, and like tried two things, so I was very stressed about that, and then tried filming off my phone and the phone cut my head. And things like that, and now I don't have the right headphones on, so it's just various things going on. Like this morning I wanted to film like for 1 or 2 hours to get like a lot of things done, but then yeah, it's been very not as planned. And I was super happy to show you like, hey, we have like a new background. Oh my god, see, I didn't even close the door. So yeah, I'm not wearing what I wanted to wear. I forget to present the beautiful lights background, and I didn't film what I wanted to paint today, so what are we going to do? Yeah, these things happen, but hey, I'm here. This is for entertainment mostly and for talking to you, so hopefully it will be nice. There's other things I can animate, but they're just not as engaging. So what I'm going to animate instead of what I wanted to do, because I don't want to do it wrong, like I wanted to do the acting and film it to get the animation right, and if I just start animating whatsoever, we'll have to repeat it, so I'll do something else that's not as attractive, but maybe fun. So I'll be preparing work for the in-betweeners. Let's get there. I'm opening and doing stuff on the folder, so oh my god, I need to chill for a moment, really. What a morning. What a beautiful morning. I mean, I achieved things. I did some accounting and some other stuff. We settled to stuff for this new project, Sid and Zuni. Super happy to have them again. At least I have my tea. Yeah, like the lights there is just beautiful. Like, my face doesn't have like that like aura of like super yellow sparkles. It's not, the lights are not like super yellow or super blue. Like I prepared like a filter on my light that makes that the light on me is not super harsh but illuminates the room. We have the pretty lights, we have the plants, everything is nice. Oh, and actually we have like even extra flowers today. I love them. That's from my husband. Sometimes he brings flowers, especially when he knows I had a tough day of something that was not necessarily fair. Like for example, I told him, today actually someone was rude to me, like racist or something, and like sometimes we chat, and those days it's more likely that he will just bring me flowers to make up for it, and that's so cute, right? Excuse me a moment. That's all. I just had to blow my nose. Yeah, deep breath. Deep breaths. I have information and things to tell you. So yeah, give me a moment. I'll open up the right things. Animation. So I'm guessing this is it. Copy. Then okay, so what will this be? Okay, so I need to check with the number of scene I will be working on. This should be cut 7 loop 2. Yeah, cut 7 loop 2. So the file name will be June. Oh my god. Hey Jeff, how are you doing? Happy to have you here. I'm just setting up my file for today. Usually all these things are ready before I even start. Like before I start in the stream, everything's ready. I even have some sketch and so on. But today we had so many logistic problems, which means that nothing is prepared. And I'm preparing the layout. Okay, so from this moment, I can already show you what I'm working on. So you'll see me prepare actually this file almost from scratch. So let me see. Size-wise, we want it to be bigger. No, I don't think so. Let me see the properties. Yeah, this is 4K resolution. Up and down and bottom should be fine. Yes, it's my settings. Then animation folder. For these we'll have no folders for each frame. We call just like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. What we will animate will be hands, but very abstract hands. So it will be fun, but not visually super interesting, like as in other cases. So wait, let's prepare the frame. Right. Otherwise, we don't know where we are. So there's no zoom, no nothing. I mean, there's things going on, but we don't need like a super long or fancy layouts. Okay, so it's like layout. We can even decrease it a bit, or like add it as like multiply in case I put something below that. No movement, good. Now animation folder number 1. They will have something inside. Something that's very interesting is that for this project, we're doing something for a culture that doesn't write from left to right, but from right to left, which means that psychologically, when a character is running, for example, to the right for Western cultures or cultures that write like from left to right, like in English, for example, when someone is running in this direction, it looks liberating. They're running to freedom. When they run to this side and there's no space on this side, it means like there's no escape, like it's claustrophobic this time, because we're creating a project for someone working like for a target audience that's for cultures that write this way. Then that reverses. That's why, for example, in Chihiro Spirited Away, train is going to the left. That's because it's the Japanese mindset. Like Japanese, you write like this, technically. I mean, when they write horizontally, they write like this. When they write vertical, they write to the left. So many lines. So right now I have to think about reversing psychology. Okay, so we have something here. All right. Hey, I will not say what for now. What's working? Buenos días, tardes, noches. It is 1 p.m. in Japan, so it's just like after lunchtime. How are you doing? What are you doing? Like, anyone who's watching, let me know. And Porky Boys, thank you so much for hosting, by the way. It's really, really appreciated. We'll have fun today. It's just that what I planned to do is not possible anymore. That's all. It's a bit sad. I'm working on 3D modeling and environment design. That's cool. You're working so hard. Every week you're working towards something. That's awesome. All right. So, first animated. First keyframe. Let me think. Okay, this is very big. Yeah, I'm still like, we just started the project, that's why I don't have much prepared. Like the settings of the whole program so are not what I would have had in mind. Okay, so this is the first keyframe. Guess what this is? It's quite easy. If you don't get what this is, I'll be very surprised. So, animation folder number 1. Now, animation folder, wait. Whoop. Let's make a new animation folder. And here, number 1. Animating. Nice, William, nice. That's it. I gotta get better. There are people in Japan making animation studios and such. I need to catch up. One step at a time. Like, don't compare my part of the journey with yours. You have different sets of skills, different support, different interests even. Like obstacles as well. Like, for example, I don't know, in my case, I was born in a certain year, in a certain family, in a certain country. I made certain friends, you know, so it's not, we're all the same. Not really. Working hard, you can achieve anything, yeah, but you don't have to work the same way, right? Like, just following exactly my step. I'm ranting now. I'm just like rambling now, but following exactly my steps doesn't mean that you will get to my same results. Or like it can drive you closer or farther. I'm guessing you know what I'm doing by now. Is it creepy? You're right, comparisons can be very unhealthy. I'm just joking. I know, like, I know, but it's also easy for me to compare and try to get myself to the mindset, oh my god, look at that person, they have this happy life thing that I don't have yet, and all that stuff. So this is what the in-betweeners will be animating. this time. Will be so cool. Really cool thing to animate. I don't know if some of them are here now, some of the team. I haven't sent them the Animatic actually yet, which is like the video with like the sound and everything. Oh, I remember you doing the hand things in another stream. This is for the music video? Yeah, exactly, this is for a music video. You may have seen me design something with hands. Wait, I just throw many hands in one. Okay, so now let me, okay, so first one, delete these two. Now we'll delete this one, and then what's left here? Yeah, I need to separate in different layers because they'll have different animations. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's call them B hand. And they're called B heart, not hand. Come on, Mar. Come on, B hand, which means black hand, basically. So black hand. Hello. Yeah, I'm doing layer stuff. Maybe you don't see because I'm in the webcam. Beam, copy paste. Wonderful. 3. 6. This will be nice. So very nice. I want to use that school visa to work. Oh wait, I have more things. Iomar, I got a question. So if you wanted to get a visa in Japan to work, if you went to Japanese language school for 1 year, how long would the visa last you afterwards? I want to use that school visa to work. Okay, so if you go to Japan with a student visa, careful with a student visa, and study in a Japanese language school, your sponsor is the school. So if you stop studying in that school, you stop attending to classes and so on, they might cut your visa. Okay, like it has, like when you're in a student, like in a student visa, you can do some work, you can do part-time. I think it's up to 28 hours a week of part-time job. But yeah, like if you stop going to the school, like say like you get a visa for 2 years and then you stop attending to school, you may get into trouble with immigration and the school and so on. So careful with that. If you get a work visa, it means that some company most likely is already sponsoring you. Not sponsoring like they give you more and so on, but they're like somehow your responsible organization. So then of course if you already get a job, then you can keep working. I don't know if I'm making much sense. But yeah, you can be a student on work. But if you go to, like if you're in Japan with a student visa, you're associated to one school or institution already. So careful with that. I mean, don't get worried. If you get sick one day, it's not that like you get sick 1 week and then they kick you out of Japan. It's not that quick and efficient. But I recommend to check what other people has done, what are the school rules and so on, to actually take a more educated and risk-free like option for you. This will be fun. Or terrible, we'll see. Is it creepy enough? I don't think so. I think these hands are all too big because it is the frame, so let's make them smaller. Whoop. Oh, I remember you doing the hand things. Yeah, I'm still unsure of the work visa, but I heard you need a degree. However, I heard that if you have 3 years of experience prior working animation in another country, you can get a work visa in Japan without a degree. It is correct that if you don't have a degree, they need to prove that you have more experience. In the end, it's like a mix between convincing the company that is gonna hire you and then convincing immigration. For immigration, some cases and some data, like you have so much money in the banks, you have a degree, things like that, like you have a Japanese language proficiency test level, whatever, so like succeed, like approved. So like certain things will make it easier for your application to go through. That's for immigration. And then for to get a job, you need to, like basically the company needs to want to hire you. So if you have no experience, it's more unlikely that they will not get you, right? Like, because like, how do we know that this person is worth the paperwork and being responsible for them and all these things? I hope this all makes sense. So I don't know the information because I'm not immigration, and although I know for various cases for myself and for others, I cannot give you a specific answer yet. 3 years exactly, it's 5 years. There's different cases. And but from what I know, yeah, if you don't have a degree, you need at least some experience to support your claim to be an eligible person that will bring benefit to the company and to Japan, and then get paperwork nicely. Then there's also other things, like depending on your nationality, they will be more picky and ask you for more stuffs, more things. So this is the handiwork. You see, it's not exactly a pretty stream as what I have planned, but this is completely necessary work I had to do anyway. So we're moving forward. This project, by the way, is for a musician called Sami. I'm so happy they contacted us. It will be fun. It will be a very deep, nice message music video. You little hand, creepy. Is that true? It's called skilled labor, but it mentions nothing about animation. However, I think it should fall under this category as well. Yeah, I mean, there are different types of work visas. So there, yeah, like, and I think the skilled labor, isn't that the new one? I think there was like a new type of visa to get more people to Japan, like more foreigners to Japan, but it applies especially for people who would take care of the elderly or like construction work and a very specific set of things. So careful with that. Boom. Okay. Do you want more like hands moving around? Okay, let's remember that what we will see on screen is this. Okay, so wait. Oh, really? Okay. Let's just paint everything, and then so this is what we actually see. Oh my god, no, I just realized that I made a lot of hands in the same place, but they're not touching each other. Oof. So first let me do something, let me fix this because I don't like how like they're too big. It's a very odd composition, but it does have some order into it. They're not supposed to touch. I can't say anything about that. You know Cute Animation, right? Yes. They have a professional training school. They don't do student visas. It's 1 year. I think I've heard of that, but I don't have much information other than, yeah, I think Cute Animation had some training. However, if you do really well, you can get hired right off the bat after school. That sounds awesome. I'm Canadian, so I have 1 year holiday working visa, so I could go to their school, say I'm good enough to get hired off the bat. Can I work on Cute Animation without a degree in this case? Okay, so let's say that you get into their school. I don't know if they have any, like, they check portfolios and so on, if they like you enough and then they want to hire you. Possibly they could try. The thing is, will immigration like your documents? I'm not saying it's impossible. Do you have any other work experience? Like on paper that you can show I was hired by this company and I was making X amount of money every month and so on. Also, do you have high school degree diploma thingy? I mean, not thingy, but okay, so let me continue with hands. Oh, that's not the right tool. Oops, I just kicked the table. Pretty sure the camera moved. By the way, today, are you hearing me less loud? Because I'm being careful not to be very loud. I may need to even change my microphone, which is not nice news because I already didn't make the... Like, I apparently am too loud on live streams, like on calls, and I'm having more and more calls as I work more from home. And we're scared we may get in trouble with the neighbor. So I was thinking of changing my mic to one that it speaks the audio better, like close to my mouth, like a headset or something. And oops, seriously, that was not the right layer. So let's just hide everything. So yeah, basically we need to change my mic, but it's not that I can just like go buying new gear because this year I already invested in this webcam. where you can see me, and I invested in the other monitor so I can track everything easily. And I haven't made the money back yet in terms of live streams. So that's why we have like this goal going on in here, which is like $61 that you can see is what's been made so far with donations with super kind people. If I'm done and if we get to the goal of 230, it would mean that at least the live stream helped, not my hours, but at least it paid for my extra expense that was specifically for live streams, like the webcam. Yeah, I use it for meetings. For meetings, I could have used my work. I could have used my phone personally, like for personal meetings, and used my other jobs, like my part-times, computer to do any part-time job related calls. So yeah, I can't get a new mic, and I'm concerned that if I cannot even get the funds for what I already spent, I cannot get a new mic. Does it make sense to keep doing live streams? I don't know. So that's why we had like this goal, like renew. It's not just about tips, but hey, shall I continue? Anyway, I had to explain this anyway before I went out of route, and I'll have to explain something else later that I changed. Let me see first. It would be difficult to get into Kyoto Animation School while being in a different country. Yeah, like two friends. So basically, William would go to Japan with a work holiday visa and study at Kyoto school, and then right when he needs, like when he finishes the training, then he could apply for a work visa with Kyoto Animation if he's good and they want him, and all the stars align, like, because it depends on many things. Two friends said you can make your audio more sensitive, but it may pick up more ambient noise. I don't know, like I don't have much control because this comes from the webcam, and I tried changing on settings and stuff, and it's already in the maximum in everything, like both from Streamlabs and the webcam itself. I know it doesn't sound bad. I mean, the quality of the webcam is fine, but I just right now I'm being as loud as I can be, and I know it can be here. So basically, next door they have a business, and their business is about, let's say, a relaxed ambient. They really don't want sound. It's not just like a house where, anyway, if I have to put on a laundry machine, like, they cannot complain. There's a house next to them, that's what it is. But if it's me, like in meetings every day and loud, then of course they will say something. No, I'm just starting out. I'm in a few years. I don't have any college uni training, but I did finish high school good. Freelance would count, right? Freelance would count again if you have like the papers, like, hey, you paid your taxes every year, you can see how much money you made that year, how much in expense. So immigration will want papers. I cannot tell you exactly which ones they will ask for, when you apply and so on, but they want papers and proof. So freelance is fine, but if it's like freelance for your family member and you just exchange money by hand, that will not count for visas. Are you going to, hey Freddie, how are you doing? Are you going to stay in Japan forever? That's a very tough question. I don't know forever, like, especially after coronavirus, you don't know. Actually, I was planning to leave Japan and settle somewhere else. But now, because of the COVID, it's more likely that not only I'll stay in Japan for longer, but actually I'll keep settling completely in Japan. So who knows? Am I? Yeah, actually I don't want to unsettle from Japan, so even if at some point I may go to some other country, I will most likely keep some like possessions, like in Japan, like some way where I can come back easily for some years, not just holidays. I mean, for holidays and things like that, yes, obviously I will keep coming to Japan because my husband is from here, which means that the family from his side is here, like the grandparents, the parents, the sister, like will keep coming visiting. I love the place. I have friends here, so I will keep coming here. And for the future, like hopefully this will not change. We want everyone happy and alive, and here. But no, I don't know if I will live forever here, really. Yeah, that looks much better if you just look at the... Right, yeah, this is more of what I wanted. Okay, so I need to... How many hands do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So, let's start with this one. Is this one? Wait. One. The second one is this, kind of separating layers and things that I made all together, but I shouldn't have. The next one is this hand. So you will see no difference of what I'm doing, but I can. This one, then there's this one, I believe. Okay, yeah. Then this hand. This one, and the last one is this. Okay. I think this hand could be like this is the creepiest and I love it, so let's go get this even closer. Thanks so much for answering my questions, Mar. This is my anxiety greatly. I'm happy to help, like anyone who has questions about Japan on things that I've done and I can lend you knowledge. Please feel free to ask. And yeah, I have information also related because I work in somewhere else where they treat with these cases. But I'm not immigration and I'm not kid animation and I don't know about the future. Rules change, law changes, and so on. So yes, please keep getting experience, keep getting good at animation because that's the key element that will not change. If you want to be an animator, you want to be animating and practicing and drawing. And keep in mind that like rules can change. Your nationality could make a difference on which papers you need. But keep getting experience. If possible, save up. Like gathering money as well. Good luck, and you can make it. Let me see, everything's working well. Yeah, I think so. Okay, if you don't mind, I'll go take a very, very small break. Oops, overview. Where am I? Oh. Very, very small break. I'll just like go to the bathroom, drink a bit, and be right back. So if you will see continue this, like I will actually try to see like, okay, do we animate this? I was just making a layout now and talking about Japan and animation as always. So I'll be back. I'm back, so I'll present myself while I keep preparing a bit of the things for my rest. My name is Mar and I founded an animation studio in Tokyo. And technically I'm an entrepreneur, like freelancer, freelancing other people, where we make commissions such as animating music videos and things like that. Today I'm not animating what I really wanted to do because of logistical problems with my camera and so on, but we're definitely moving forward in that same project, so it's like, okay, just adapt to changes and keep going. And replying to questions about Japan, animation, or what's the color of your future cat? I don't know, like whatever you wanna talk about. This is very chill. That was quick. Yeah. I'm not good at taking breaks. Like unless like I hit like enough and then I rest for the full day. I'm really like in my natural state I need to force myself to take breaks. But anyway, I just wanted to go to the bathroom, I poured myself some tea and I discovered that there was still hot water. So yeah, we're animating creepy hands. Like we were doing the keyframes now, like I wanna set the top number of hands we will see, and then so many layers, and I guess that's it. How many are we? Ooh, we're quite a good number today. And again, thank you Porky Boy for hosting on Twitch. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, which means that sometimes I will talk to people that you'll think like she's crazy, I didn't see that comment or something. It's because I see a chat that mixes everything, comments from Twitch and YouTube, so I keep replying to that. It's super hard to take breaks. Yeah, I mean, I'm not concerned about carpal tunnel, like this is like the hand drawing issues, because my goal is to be the producer, like director, make storyboards, direct, manage the team, manage the company. So a lot of what I do is accounting, talking to the team, meetings with people, travel here and there to learn stuff, and yeah, like I'm not just like animate. I have seasons where I'm drawing a lot, but I also delegate a lot of it, and I'm not all day animating. So I'm not very I'm very concerned about my brain pressure, not as much to my body. What is Twitch? I love breaks. I mean, it's not that I hate them, I just, yeah, I have anxiety issues. I'm going to a therapist, by the way, and it's helping. What they call, I mean, I think what is called functional anxiety, where you can see I'm super productive, I'm so well managed, I'm all in control, I'm so good at planning and at managing and so on, but actually it's all coming from, most of it is coming from fear and stress that it needs to work, I need to do this, I need to do that, what if. So yeah, super productive and I have a lot of joy in my life, but I have to be careful because it's easy for me to do and explode. Twitch is a live stream platform that started, especially it's for gamers. Let me link it to you. So that's my Twitch channel, so you could see me here as well. It has different like engagement tools, different audience, like there's many things, like many people streaming art or like just talking, streaming maybe video games, many stuff. So I'm there and in YouTube at the same time. And I want to talk about the streams, but let me catch up with the chat. Oh no, all the anxiety with other productivity, that sounds terrible. At least you will never procrastinate. You're like a time bomb. Yeah, so basically, to talk more about that, I'm a time bomb. For me, exploding is where I become a drama queen for any reason at all. Or start crying for no reason, like something that seems small, but because I piled up other stuffs. And I do procrastinate, but we would call it procrastinate working. For example, today I had to do filming and I was delaying it. I was delaying it by doing accounting because I was scared that my spreadsheets wouldn't be good enough for tomorrow's meeting with an accountant helper. So I procrastinate filming, which is what I really needed for this stream, by doing something prepared for tomorrow. So can you see it? I was very productive, but I didn't do what I had to do. But now, after trying to film, like when I had time to film, I had many issues with my cameras and so on. And then we have the live stream, but are we doing nothing? No, we're connecting, and I'm doing something else I could have done. So that's what I'm calling like this functional anxiety, where I get what I want, but you know. Very, very nice. My sister, William, I saw it. I saw you. How do you like Twitch? Oh, Kimi no Nawa. I like that avatar picture. My sister has it too. She's also bipolar. I don't think I'm bipolar though, but yeah, I can guess. Like, I can look bipolar though. Like, I'm so confident in my skills, but yet I'm so what if, like what have I done? Yeah. Sometimes you need a good random cry. Yeah, that's also true. Also, like, I'm not saying you have to pour out emotions. I'm not an expert. I'm just saying, like, this is what I experienced. This is what it leads me to. And again, I have lots of joy and happy moments as well. Just like days like today, it's like, it's high. The anxiety is high, and I need to work towards that. And after the stream, there's so many things I could do, but most likely I'll take a break and do what I feel like doing. It could be productive, but it will be what I feel I'm doing. Could be accounting again, because I really want to finish it and I will feel great later. It could be the laundry. It could be whatever. Just prepare for a meeting later, or sleep until I wake up and I'm like, okay, now I can continue. Okay, I wanted to say by the way, Porgy, I hope your sister is doing well and coping as well as she can. And it's nice that you know she has it. Like, it means like she's sharing it, and I'm very happy for that. Like, keeping it inside, it doesn't feel great, let's say. So I'm happy she has you. Yeah. Porky in Twitch, we're having a chat with William, Porky, and Two Frames about the anxiety things. And I hope she does better. And it is sad. It is sad to see the anxiety, because it's so not real. It's so natural, but then it can get very unreal. Okay, let's continue drawing a bit. Where is this hand? Okay, can I select something and then, yeah, if I select this, it's moving, but I don't know in which layer I am. I think I want this to be, oops, okay. Okay, this is fine here, but I want it to be more. Okay, let's look for the hand manually. I think I made a pun, but I was not trying to. Maybe this one will be touching, almost. Okay, let's open the folders, because then I can see where I am. Where am I? What was that? There you go. The good thing with anxiety, you can still have a very fulfilling and happy life. That's something I'm very happy for, and it can get better. When I get anxiety, I shut down, disappear, etc. Yeah, there's different types. Like, my anxiety triggers a lot of action that can harm me in some ways. Like, sometimes physically, like, I will feel nausea, I will feel, like, yeah, body things that are not very nice. As well as be very emotional when talking to people. Other times, like you mentioned, I could like shut down and disappear, but it's more like disappear in terms of I'm not trying to reach to friends to talk randomly, but I want to talk to them. So if they ask or they start a conversation, I'll be like, oh, this is all that's going on. It's very individual, and I hope that that you can deal with it as well as possible. 2 frames, like maybe like shutting down is what you need to process on your own until you get back, right, like to people and to others and to what you need to do. Like maybe what I call procrastination is just resting because I need to rest, right? Yeah. It's a lot of hands here. I think we'll stop adding hands soon. Or the staff will be like, more. What have you done? Do we really need to do this? Why? Ooh. I mean, it's very cool when you just design and lay out, and then every line is another day of animation for the others. Say, okay, boy, and yeah. What is this for? This is for the animated project. Sorry. This is for a music video. It's a cut for a music video. Okay, so now we have a lot of hands. And they will be animated, but they will not all be animated at the same speed and do the same actions. So let's think. But they will be loops. So the fun starts here. Here we have 5 seconds. Let's see how long is 5 seconds. And I was watching my clock running with the tickle. I think 5 seconds is enough. We don't have extra, but what we will do is make sure that at second number 5 we go back to the loop, which means some hands will have number 2 here, like here's number 2. Right at the last moment, we'll have a very slow movement. This hand will become this, like same number 2. Actually, let's do number 3. It means that the middle would be number 2, where it's a complete different wave. So this hand will now be like this. This makes maybe like this. There's too many things. Let's just take out opacities because I'm getting myself crazy with so many black stuffs. Okay, I did it. I found the one I wanted. I'm thinking of the wave of the hand. There you go. I found myself in another. No, it's not 3, this will be 1. Wait. 1, 2. It. This hand will be like make this movement, bam, bam. Maybe a bit more smooth. Yeah, sorry, I got focused. I'll catch you up all in the chat very soon. And it's like a very important part. That's where we actually animate. So keyframes. Hello, meows. Yeah. So, wait a way, let me check the chat. Twitch. Okay, there's something I want to say by the way that's well. So I check the chat, and check the my email and so on often on streams. So basically, it came to my attention earlier, like later last week, that someone made a donation, actually not to me, but to someone else following me. Okay, let me start from the beginning. I'm using a software to do the live stream, like to prepare like the layout of the screen and to like go live and set everything like cameras, mic, audios and so on. Yeah, so it's Streamlabs, and through Streamlabs there's like alert things. So for example, if someone follows me, there could, like on YouTube or on Twitch, I could add an alert that says, hey, that person is following me, and then we're like, yay, happy, welcome. So, and that happens if they like that all happens connected to this Streamlabs thing, like alerts for donations, for follows, for someone is hosting you, things like that. However, someone following one of these links for making a donation, not to me but to someone else, made a mistake and started register themselves like something I like to like Streamlabs Pro. And then they have been doing like a recurring payment from Streamlabs, not to the person they were donating to, but actually to Streamlabs. So I want you to be careful, like if you decide to make a donation to someone and you use some like third party, it's not like directly PayPal, for example, or directly Patreon, for example, or YouTube, if it has a system, if you have it through Streamlabs or something, be very careful where you click, like, because I think now they changed the interface, it's more easy. But you would be like, there's like some box that says make this payment a recurring payment, and then it happens like every month, things like that. So be very careful. Hopefully this I don't want to scare you, because obviously I'd like you, like if you decide to support me, I don't want you to scare you like, oh, I don't want to do payments online anymore. But I'd rather that you know the risks than risking myself not having donations and so on. Does this make sense? I'm getting a bit tired. So basically, I don't want you to lose money. That's a summary. So if you decide to support me or someone else, please be mindful of what you use. In our case, I have set up a PayPal. That's Japanese PayPal now, like paypal.me/markspositojapan. You should find it in the description of YouTube and in Twitch as well. Oh no, the Twitch link may still be the Spanish one. Oh, what a mess. Okay, so let me link it in the yeah, that's what I was saying, like I had some accounting issues this morning as well. Like there's a lot to do in terms of accounting. Okay, PayPal.me. Okay, so if you're in Twitch and you would like to, like, I want you to have the information. I'm not pushing anyone. I just want to make sure that anyone who wants to support, they have the information and the right links. And there's no issues. They're mindful. They know like what they're doing with their own money, right? So let me post that. So correct PayPal direct link. So if you do a donation through this, it doesn't go through Streamlabs, it goes directly to the studio. That's why I check Gmail during the streams to make sure that if this happens, I can say something like, hey, thank you, we just received this, blah, blah, blah. If you use Streamlabs, then we'll have a ping, something nice. And the link is the one that you may find in YouTube, which is this one. Through Streamlabs. Okay, and then there's PayPal, but that's also up to you. So I wanted to give this information. I need to update the Twitch linked to PayPal, and I think that's it. All right. Okay. Did I forget to mention something now? No, I don't think so. So let's continue animating for a while, and as always, you can change the subject or whatever. I just want to make sure you have the info. So on one hand here, this hand, by the way, it gets a bit ugly, this part. So this part, this hand, like gets sort of like open, like this. So it makes a movement that would be from here, it goes to this, right? And there's like the wave as well. So some hands will have this like two in the middle. Okay, now that's the top one. So for every hand I need to decide where is the loop. So me hand, I don't even know the numbers anymore. How many hands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, today we'll get homework. Someone can get homework already of animation. 12. Okay, we have 13 hands. Not bad. 13 black hands with loops, and we'll have more things going on in this cat, but for now we need these loops. Hey, there we go. There we go. Oh! Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. Thank you, Forky. So, someone on Twitch just actually made a donation. Thank you very much. Yeah, it works well. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so this didn't go, because you didn't lose the Streamlabs, this didn't go to the thing here, like the goal. So let's do something, because I can change this number on my own. Let's go. Let me think. Okay, so first I need to, and I'll do it on stream, so you see me do it. Right, so if I change this, I'll do it on stream, and you see I'm not cheating. We just received a donation of 4,000 because of the people feeds, 4,275 yen. It is in USD, so today the conversion will be 5 yen to USD. Wait, is this the amount? Oh, great! Thank you very much. That's 40.65 because of 0.65, we'll say 41. So $41. Now, donation goal. So now you'll see what I'm doing. These are the settings. Donation goal. So from 61, do I have to use the one? That will be a total of 102. We've already reached 102. Oh my god, how awesome is that? PayPal support, keep streaming on 2021. Okay, so end goal, PayPal support, keep streaming on 2021. The goal amount is 230, which is the cost of the super webcam and the monitor. The starting amount now is this amount, and the end date is the end of the year, so 12/31/2020. So this is how it will look like now. Oh, so great, we're almost half. Woo! Okay, I really want to keep doing live streams. I really want to. 50 days to go. What was it? Even 49? Maybe because we're in the middle of the day and time zones and things. Okay, so done. And now it's updated. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da. Thank you! Oh, congrats! I have to figure out how to do the emotes and automatic reactions on Twitch too. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, my Streamlabs, because I started in YouTube, I have alerts tied to YouTube, like new follower on YouTube and things like that. But now I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, so maybe I'll change that it's to Twitch, because Twitch has much more engagement tools and stuff, so it could be important. Okay, so let's get text back to animate or do something. You know, let's keep animating. So these like creepy hands things. Again, we have this first loop. So what I will do is that many of these hands will have a loop that will be like almost 5 seconds. So it will be really slow. And it will be every 3 hands, maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this one will be the next one with a loop that high, that's low. So where am I? Hand number 10. So in the middle, or somewhat in the middle, you know, like it should be something like this. So the thing is, it needs to like and go back. Okay, that will be a lot of drawings, by the way. That will be a lot of drawings. But then it's very easy. It's just a like you don't even have to do coloring later. It's just like a hand, like right. So it's almost like effect animation, almost, right? So the second up here, 2. Let's put it here this time, and then we go back to 1. So this time his hand may get closer. All these hands have, again, much more things to do. We're missing something here, like in the middle there's something, as the composition suggests there's something going on. So this, oops, hand number 2 that we're animating. Maybe it is too ugly, too ugly. This is a bit better. Yay. Hey Xenius, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. We're animating for the new project, so this task could fall to you or to Sid very soon, since you're the both already recruited for this music video we're creating. You're late. It's fine. Come on. How are you doing, by the way? How's it going? How's the kitty? Is your cat still hunting so many, like so productive hunting, like mice and birds and so on? Maybe it's slowing down for winter. Let's, okay, so the honey is going there. Wait, does this make sense? Because the hand goes like this. Okay, I'll do just one by myself. If I had to do the third one here to go back. I would say the hand gone closer and then, yeah, closer. Yeah, I'd say the hand would come here. I'm trying not to change the size too much because then it would cause troubles. I'm like thinking, yeah, that's fine. So this wave goes here. Now this here and that goes there. Okay. You waves on the same wave that Porky was doing. Like Porky here on the Twitch chat, he's been participating in one of our projects as well. He was animating on Twitch like a very nice wave animation. Not wave like hand wave, but literally like liquid ocean shiny wave. That was wonderful. Looks so nice. Steven says he caught a mouse last night, but his rate of killing has reduced to once in a while rather than every day. That's okay. That's fine. It's also summer here. Yeah, it's too hot for them. Right. Yeah. I can't get used not just to time zones, but then there's also North and South Hemisphere. Okay, it's wonderful to actually talk to people from all around the world, but sometimes I have to apologize. Liquid ocean. Yeah, animating water is really tough. So thank you very much for getting the challenge. And hey, and Avatar, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the likes, by the way. We're getting like likes in the video and so on, like 7 likes. It's great. Thank you so much. Late spring, early summer. I see. Yeah, here it's like we're autumn, early winter. Like it's getting cold. Okay, so we have this. Yeah, goes closer and then we'll go back. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it works well. Okay, so every 3 we said that we would have a very slow, maybe more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is close now. Next time is this one. Let's do another long loop for this one then. Hand 6. It will look real creepy, you will see. Winter reminds me of Japan. The cold water smell, especially when you're outside in Tokyo. Huh. I also relate cold more to Japan than from Spain, where I'm actually originally from, because in Japan it snows every year and it's cold compared to Spain. I thought it was cold in Spain, but no. I mean, in my area, close to the sea, Catalonia, like north, like Barcelona, if you go to the north following the sea, I'm somewhere there. It's not that cold. Sometimes snows, but it doesn't stick, or it sticks for like an hour. Here it could get stuck for a week, and yeah, on your roof, very cold. Ugh. So, which hand is this, by the way? This one. Oh, it's a tiny one. Okay, so maybe it's good that we go for small, otherwise we're like, not good. Okay, so number 2. Let's make this smaller. Maybe. This one will not be as close, maybe. Just here. This loop will be this one will be this one, and that's mostly it. Am I being too low? Like, is someone having issues hearing me? I'm really trying to be as low as I can without having to change the headphones, because I could change the headphones to another one that are actually quite comfy, and then the mic of these headphones are closer to me so I can speak even lower. But from what the feedback we had in other streams, like in early streams, these headphones don't have a bit of like noise-ish thing, so I'm trying to avoid them without being very loud. For a neighbor, and I want to keep living in this apartment for a while, especially after the beautiful setup we have lights, we have awesome lighting, and super nice room right now. I want to share it with you. You can be heard. Okay, it's nice and chill, like an ASMR stream. That's a good comparison that I like. I actually like ASMR videos. I mean, there's a range of different types of ASMR videos, but I'm like, there's some type I do like. And also the environment videos, I love those ones, but those are more like sounds like inside of a cozy medieval house with a thunderworm outside and cracky fire and some wind and turning pages of an old book. I love sounds when I'm working, when I'm not actually having either streaming, so I have you, or listening to music, but it's not so often that I listen to music. Then there's will be 5 seconds enough? Let me it will be enough. It's not so creepy. Do you often listen to music while animating? Not really. Usually I listen to either sometimes ASMR, sometimes like I have either silence, ASMR, that's the least. Like the most I have is silence. Then I have ASMR, then I have live streams from other people, then I have watching series that I already watched. Like lately I'm rewatching The Big Bang Theory, for example, but I'm not really watching it. Like I actually am animating and doing work, and then I get up and like clean the dishes and prepare something like I'm listening to, and sometimes I look like where are they, or like what's the face they put to the character to reply to the joke. But I'm not, it's more like rewatching series, silence, ASMR, environmental sound like inside of a forest, like in the forest, birds and things like that. I used to have a lot of like soundtrack music and lists with like chill music for when I was doing scripts before though. Okay, so we'll have one other, it will be slow. One more. Okay, so 3. I don't want to do too many of these because these ones will be the ones with much more frames. And I don't want to spend the frame work all in this. So do middle. Where am I? Let's have this one here. Have one here. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Why is... Where am I? I'm here. It's like, what is the hand I'm doing now? This one will be get real close. No. Yeah, it's more like this. Let me keep checking Gmail. Oh. By the way, William, thank you for the follow that you followed us on Twitch. I hope you're enjoying the new platform. It has a lot of nice content. When I finish, I'll see if I rate to someone else. The thing is, when I'm listening to other live stream people, usually it's in times I'm not live streaming. So it's odd that when I finish my live stream, there's someone on, because after I live stream, I don't want to hear other people live streaming. I don't feel like it. But I want to rate someone. Rate is when you, like in Twitch, you can host other people in your channel. And so in your channel, you can see someone else's stream, basically. When you rate is when right when you're finishing your stream, like now, you get directed to someone else's channel to keep, like, usually I would select someone, like you select someone that has like content that's similar to yours, or like similar community. Like for example, like if I have to do something like to stream to you somewhere, I would do in the category of someone painting something, or someone with like a chill type of personality, something maybe related to Japan, like anime manga style. So I tried that's something that you could also enjoy. That's what I do. Okay, so there's a lot of hands. Everything's fine. I like how YouTube tells me, hey, you're streaming now, just in case someday something streams on my channel and I didn't know it wasn't me. That'd be interesting. Okay. So we have the slow hands. Let's see if we can have a few more. It's nice. We're having so nice people today. It's so enjoyable. If you have ideas and questions, as always, please go ahead. Otherwise, because now I'm in animation mode, I will just like keep very focused These hands give me Full Metal Alchemist vibes. Oh right! Yeah, I love Full Metal Alchemist. I didn't think of it, but it's not like. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that my brain took that. It's probably influenced by Full Metal. Yeah, definitely. I didn't think of that at all when I was creating it. But as you mentioned, it's like, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy. Yeah, yeah. That's nice. I mean, they don't own the concept of dark hands being around, so should be fine. Okay, so these ones, like number 1, for example, will have a double speed type of second hand will be here, and he will have number 1, so the loop will finish here, will finish in the middle. Middle is here. Okay. So yeah, after here that's fine, there's no more animated frames. Which means that 1, and it repeats, and we start at 1 again here. Okay, good. 2. What hand am I? Here. This can get really creepy. This hand is really one of the creepiest. So let's make it big. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah, what I wanted to animate today with all of you was much beautiful thing, but and to help a bit, because this is like a difficult shape, yeah, it will be cool. It will be creepy. I think we're getting to creepier than I thought. Oh, yeah. Oh, music videos, you can do whatever you want. You can be creative. I love that. As long as we transmit the message and it's visually interesting, let's go for it. I mean, it shouldn't make anyone cry, this video, don't worry. Pride has those little baby shadow hands, yeah. This gives me a different feel though. Reminiscent but very different. Nice. Thank you though, I take it as a compliment. There will always be other streams to do what you want at this stream. Maybe because I have to do it, so maybe I do it in a couple of days when I'm not streaming, so we'll see. I mean, you'll see the results, especially, by the way, remind yourselves to subscribe to the newsletter if you want to make sure that I will be streaming. Like, you will make sure that you will know when I release animated videos. So, let me get you the link to the newsletter if you're interested. Because like there's no such thing as posts and info. Like there's posts in YouTube, but I don't think you actually get a notification in your email and such. And on Twitch, I don't think it exists even, like to make a post like, hey, the video's uploaded, especially because the video will not be in my channel, will be someone else's. Oh my god, I forgot, for this project I can film myself to make the making of. I really need to fix my GoPro. Okay, memo to myself. Okay, so Twitch, new PayPal link, and making of filming. Oh, it's good, we just started. Thank you. I mean, she'll be fine. Hopefully it's just because the battery was quite low. Anyway, the first one has like, this is annoying me. The little fingers annoying me. I don't want to make them too realistic. So say like, boom, 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 and goes back. Good. Next one, that will be done like this. So let me, I'm closing the folders that already have one. Okay, so maybe this one. Will also be a slow type. 2 and 5 will have number 2 here and another number 1 here. That's where we close the loop. Okay. The good thing is that you can always add more frames anyway, so I'm not very concerned about if the speed, I mean, most likely will be too fast, not too slow. So if it's too fast, you just add a double drawings of what you already had. It's fine. It's not fine. Technically, it's fine, but time-wise and studio profit-wise, we could suffer. We okay, number 2. There you go. And then one more maybe. One more at the same double speed. 8 and 8. Everything's fine. Yeah, I keep checking that the stream is good. I mean, since we fixed the internet, thanks again to my husband, he decided on the change on the internet and he's paying for it, like super fast, reliable internet. I love him. Yeah, thanks to that I don't have to worry much, but since we used to have a lot of internet issues, I keep checking. It's a habit now. Stream's good. Thank you. Thank you. Where am I? This honey is this one, I'm guessing? Yeah. It is already quite close. so we could even get it closer. Where am I? Ah, I see, there's no... Talking about laundries and not being noisy, they're using the laundry machine now, and it's usually at these same times, which means that this is the best time for streams because they're not very depending on the sound. I mean, if they were concerned about sounds, they wouldn't be making laundry, right? Or maybe because I do streams this time, they started doing the laundry this time. Wait, do they know my schedule? Because I usually have meetings around this time for my part-time job and for like the streams. Huh, oh no. Yeah, we really should get a mic. I'm forcing myself not to be loud, and it sucks because I cannot get out all my full energy. Because I mean, you can readjust the volume, right? But I cannot. I mean, I'm forcing. It's not good. My charisma. This has a creep vibe to it. Yeah. This one gets really close. Like, so far that's what we have. It looks like a lot of snakes. But when it's more fluid, it will be, well, actually it will be creepier. But don't worry, it's not, like, this is somewhat the darkest we get, but then with all together, like, background things, it gets more dark, but then there's light as well, so don't worry. You can work on subtle charisma. Oh my god, is there something like that? Like ASMR artist style charisma? I'll think about that, I guess. Okay, one more at least, at a double rate. We're at 12. So let's put the 2 here, and the 1 needs to be on here to finish the loop. And there you go. And this is this hand. This will not do much. Let's just keep it like very small and easy. It's not especially difficult work itself. It will be just sort of repetitive for the in-betweeners perhaps, but then it will be a very good work of wave animation, how to connect to loops. So it's a good exercise, believe it or not. It's a very good exercise for in-betweeners. I think this hand has a problem. That this one, yeah, the opacity shouldn't change. Okay, so when we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other hands that need to repeat at, how do you divide 5? 3. So 24 frames per second multiplied 5 between 3. Oh no, it multiplies by 3. Ah! So you have to type and you have a pen and everything around. 24 multiplied 5 divide 3, you get 40. So at 140, at frame 40, so 24 40, okay, 40. This is 48. So I think, oh my god, there's a number. So 1, 2. Right now the 2 should come here. 40, there you go. And 40 you have to have 1 again. So the second should be around here. Go to the bathroom a second and go back. I also should drink. Reminder, drink, stretch, subscribe. Okay, no, I'm not forcing anyone. Not really. You do whatever you want, whatever I say. Subtle charisma. Okay. I'll be back very soon. And I'm back. Hello everyone. Let me represent myself in case there's someone new here. My name is Mar and I created animation and comic studio in Japan, and every Wednesday I work together with you while we're creating commissions like music videos and other type of clips. Sometimes we also work on comic or like reply to people's questions and so on. We talk about industry of animation and Japan and so on the most, but we also talk about very random stuff, life and so on, usually positive vibe. Zionist. Okay, so we have Zionist here who is in the team, and I will start giving you instructions. I mean, as soon as I finish setting up the keyframes, I will start giving instructions for this cat, like writing the instructions. It would be nice if you take it, because then I can explain you how to do it. Are you okay with that? It's only very small, really. Small changes because there's not much time between frames. So can I train you for this cat? Don't worry, Sid will also get hands at some point. You just happen to get the first ones, most likely. First, hand 4, 2, 2, then the other one was the 40. The sirens were because the fire department is doing charity food collection. Oh, I see. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's a good reason. Like no fires, no accidents, just charity food collection. Nice to have you back, by the way. by the way, this hand, is this the small one? Yeah. So this hand, I want to. No, this is not the one. Oh, this is it. Here. Here. Ah! It's not 5? No. And where am I? It's here. And the hand I was doing now should be this, right? Was I doing this? Yeah, I think so. And there's more hand that's too opaque. No? And where are you? No? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was speaking really, really low, like talking to myself and to the computer to fix things, and I see. Good. So, Xenist, again, are you okay with me giving you the instructions about how, like, do you want to take this cat, like these hands, and animate them? Both you and Sid will get hands, just you will get them first, and then I will train you on what to do, like how to do the loops, like now on stream. I mean, I'll write the memo for in-betweener thing as always, but it will be much easier if you already see what do you have to do. So many laundry sounds. I hope you don't get it. It's next door. Everyone disappeared. Is the stream working? No replies at all. Yeah, it says there's people watching. Okay. Let's freak out. Sure, okay. Yeah, it's working. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for calming my is it working anxiety. Alright, so very soon I will finish the keys for all the hands, use 3 more, and then I'll let you know how to do this. It's a long stream today, but I think we're having fun. I mean, I want to finish this so you see how, like from beginning to end, like how I do in between. I'm quite trying to model a hammer. Nice. Is that part of the background? You were doing 3D background stuff, right? Seven. So we'll put the 2 here. 2. So it gives that even the number 1 is in the same place, it will not be very obvious because it's all over the place. So this hand will get better drawn. It's very interesting because then I will move the loop start and ending actually on the when editing. So let's see. Because there's more action here, it's not just wiggly hands. I'm making a castle with 3 weapons inside, a hammer, a trident, and a sword. Oh, that's cool. I look forward to the trident. I like those things. Not against people. No, not against people. Okay, a little more. We are on number 9. 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, number 9 should be this hand. Yes. Ta-da. That will get like less tangled, basically, just a bit less tangled. Again, this cannot be very long animations because it's very short. Time just like a second and a bit. And this is wiggly hands, not like what's the tool that Indiana Jones uses? Lasso? Whip? Whip, yeah, thank you. Last one. 2 and the 4th deal have 1. And number 2 will be, here's the little one. I'll animate this for you later in a GIF. It will look very creepy with just key animation. Creepy. Gun. Oh wait, Johnny's also has a gun. Like wait, Indiana Jones also has a gun. I meant like the sort of thing. Can you see the animation of the creepy thingy? I think it will be good. Yeah. Okay. So let's do the animator memos. So let's write them in green. Because why not? No, blue. Let's do blue. Okay. So bigger text, please. Animator memos. Maybe even bigger. Animator memos. So animate the loops for each hand, 13 hands. Animate from frames in thirds from 1 to 1. Now I'll explain better these in thirds from 1 to 1. Hey there, Divyanish, how are you doing? Nice to have you around. Later in the stream, I think I'll summarize the announcement I've been making. Like I've been telling about some news, some information, so on. Oh, it's not very clear. It's orange. We end up always in orange. Why do we always end up in orange? We want to be orange. I just like orange for pumpkins. 21s. Use the anti-alias brush as always. Pixelated deep black, like total dark. That's it. Deadline. Let me see. Deadline for this is, give me a second. Deadline. This is loop 2. I'm giving it to Zionis. No, this is, oh actually this is loop 3. Let's change that. This will be loop 2 and this will be loop 3. No, thing happened. That's what happens when you just start that you have more margin. I did the keyframes. Juni is doing the in-betweens and he should finish them by, I think this can be done well within a week. So if we're on 11th, 18th, by 18th, finished step 2. So step 2 by 18th, yeah, so step 1. So step, oh my god, why can't I write? Deadline. Why? Step 1, hand B, hand 1 to B, hand 3 by, let's give it 3 days, unless he says anything that in 3 days is impossible. So do the first 3 hands by the 13th. The 13th is a Friday, so yeah, good. Step 2 by the rest. Why is it flat now? Okay. Stress by November 3rd, 18th. Does this make sense, Zionist, the deadlines? Well, let me explain you better first what you have to do. So basically what you have to do is, like, for example, okay, from hand 1 to hand 3, you have to finish the loops. So let's go hand 1. From 1 to 1 in 30 means that we need a frame. Here you're watching. We need a frame here, 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 right? This is done. So for example, I would start with the middle. New frame, 1A, wherever I put 1A here, and do the in between from this green one to this pink one, basically from 1 to 2. I would say, okay, so there's no wave going on for this frame, right? I don't much like think of like this wave, if that wave, and so on. So it's very clear that we just need the hand to get closer. So I would draw something like this. It's getting closer, right? A bit better. It's a bit bigger. This hand should be a bit bigger. So let's do so. This is what you have to do. Keep animating. In betweens. As smooth as you can. Okay, so now you can click here, key, edit track, rename it out of timeline. So we can run like from here to here, right? We have to do, so we have this number 2, then we'll in between like this 2, in between. So just keep making in betweens from this one to this one every 3/3 slots. With 3 slots, we need a frame. Does this make sense? Dennis is not replying, maybe I'm speaking for nothing, but I know that the video will be up anyway, so he can check that. So yeah, like next one would be okay, between 3 and 4, or between 3 and 1, like 4 and 1, like create one, number 5, put it in the middle, 5, okay, so in between the pinkest, like I don't want to see the 3 because now it's annoying, from 4 to 1, I have this, right? I'm watching, okay. I mean, anyway, the video will be up, so I'm not very concerned about that. So paint that again. This is it. Right. It's not that there's 3 fingers, it's just that there's 1 finger behind the other. So number 5, and keep going, basically. Like keep doing like in here and in here will be in between from 1 to 2, and then you keep changing the names as long as you keep animating from 1 to 1. Like from here, you don't have to. Like this one, that's not necessary, it's done. Same, so for hand 2. Basically we have to animate from this one to this one and keep filling in the slots until you finish the loop, and then of course remember that, for example, it will be most obvious most likely in the 3rd one. Yeah, so remember the loop principle, where we're starting with this one, right? 1, where am I? Here. This loop, like this wave going up, is the same as this wave, this, okay? So this wave will keep on going. So if I have to animate one in between now, I put 1A, where is it? From 2 and 1 will be around here, I'm guessing. See, in thirds here. The hand is going from the pink, right? So it's getting closer. Okay, let me think. Yeah. So this wave comes here, so it here. But the hand is coming closer there. So the hand will be already here. Right? So the wave comes from here to here. The middle will be here. Stop. Right? That's what I was doing. This is the wave. The hand, this hand comes here. So the hand will be around here. Does this make sense? Not all hands apply in the principle of the wave because sometimes it's so quick, like they don't change much, they just like open a bit, so it doesn't make sense. But in these cases where you see a clear wave, think of that. It will be much more beautiful. That's why I want to see first 3 and then we continue from there. So this wave, so we go to the middle, say like the point of this wave, the point of this wave, bam. And this one gets lost, so go there. Like gets lost because we don't have the next one, so it should most likely be around here. And that's how you do it with waves. You will see that the opacity is low in all the layers, but you're still painting with half black, alright? The reason why it's low opacity. It's just so you see when the hands touch each other and you see what you're doing. But in the end, we'll have to go like full opacity with everything, with black. And that should be it. To change the name again, we just edit track, rename in order of layers. You'll keep having one as the last one. See, here's the last one. I just do it in between around here. Next, you should do it in between from 3 to 1 and so on. Okay, so that was a bit of training. Mia's not watching. It's fine. I mean, in this case, the most important would be clearly so he doesn't have to watch it again, because I was saying how to animate this. So we did all this together today, which is a lot of creepy hands reaching we don't know what, we don't know where, for a music video, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was all not planned. We all learned something. I'm sure of it. And we move forward, as I was saying, yeah, very anxious, but very functional as well, because it worked. So let me remind you some things I've been saying during the stream. I'm working on a music video lately. We have at least 2 more in the team, Zilis and Sid. Looking forward for the background artist to join soon as well, but I need to show her storyboards and decide the prices and so on. Show her the layouts I have in mind to decide the price and sign and blah blah blah. I'm very happy to do this project, really. It will be nice. I love the song. I really love the song. And yeah, so what I was saying, by the way, before as well, some days ago, later last week, we discovered that someone who actually made a donation to us figured out that because he was using Streamlabs link, Streamlabs is the software I use for live streaming, he had been paying more than intended. Like every month he had a recurring payment. Actually, then we discovered that happened not when donating to this team, like to our stream, which donates to the studio team. Yeah, we discovered that basically when you're so what to explain myself, especially in the another stream where I'm so tired. Basically, we use Streamlabs to stream all of this. You can see like the full setup all around us, and Streamlabs provides with some alerts and some notifications and so on. Alerts including we have a new follower, we have a new donation, and so on. So we have this alert that we have a new donation. You have to follow a specific link when you donate to us, not just the people link, but the Streamlabs link that leads to our people in the end. However, when you're using that system, like Streamlabs link, everything, like the screen, everything is a bit complex sometimes. You have to be very, very careful that you're not signing up for anything you don't want to, which in this case was like a $5 monthly expense to Streamlabs, not even to the streamer in this case. So not to just encourage you, I like to support others or to do payments online, but just be very mindful on like where you click and everything. I also mentioned that you can also donate directly. I have a new people link that I put on already on YouTube description, but I should also be, I put it somewhere on the chat today, right? Yeah, correct, PayPal direct link, because now I have a new account, like the business account and so on. There you go. So that goes directly to me. That's the reason why I keep checking Gmail, because then we don't have an alert like, hey, someone donated, blah, blah, blah. But I keep checking, and if it arrives, I will let you know, and we will tip up this code in here. Why does it say will like people support keep streaming on 2021? This is because I promised to myself that I would stream wherever the results for 6 months, see if I like it, see if I can keep consistent, and see if it brings any benefit for the studio itself, and it like benefit in the sense of financially, because we need to pay for all of this and my hours. So, and during these 6 months, I keep doing it, wherever the result, and I invested in a monitor and in a webcam, which is the price, which is 230 investment. So I want to see if, regardless of my hours and so on, can we get to the goal by the end of the year or not? And if we cannot, I will seriously consider maybe stopping the live streams and doing something else that also brings joy and we can afford doing, because again, yes, I'm working on a commission, but you can see how slow I am if I'm also talking to you, however much I love it. So that's something. Again, I'm not pressuring you. If you cannot donate or you don't want to, then don't. It is if you want, if you can. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you have the information if that's something you want to do. What else did I say today that was important? Are they messaging? What are you talking about, meows? Because I just said a lot of things without changing the chat. And yeah, it was Eunice. So click on the gift. So when you click to the Streamlabs link to make a donation, it brings you to a page of the streamer, right? And there's like some gifts and stuff around. Clicking on the gifts automatically costs, like as soon as it says, clicking on the gifts automatically caused me to be signed up for Streamlabs Pro. It was not obvious at the time that would happen. So right now they changed the layout, so it might be more obvious that you're paying for something you intended to. But yeah, it was. The hands, no, they're not giving a massage. I can't say that. It's a bit more creepy, but it's not a massage. They're just moving around for all we know, but not a massage. That would be nice. But yeah, what I was saying, be careful when making and supporting, because then, I mean, if you don't need, be mindful that your investments go where you want them to go. Be it Streamlabs, be it the streamer, be it yourself, or wherever you want. That's all really. The stream just said, congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restaurant Chat. Lovely. This hour is working very well. Alright, so I think that's all for today. If you have any last question, go ahead, but we've been streaming for more than 2 hours, so no wonder I'm tired. Water. So let me hydrate myself and stretch for a moment while you may have anything to say. The water is so cold, just like natural water. Oof. Yeah, I need to run to the Japan Post office and do some things today, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. One of the most important things I had to do today is to live stream for you, as promised, and move forward this project. So I will be uploading this to Drive and sending it to Xionist soon. Okay, there's nothing in the chat, so I'll just go ahead and close. Goodbye everyone, I hope you have a wonderful week. I may be back this week with some surprise stream, most likely on Twitch because it's more informal. Depends. So subscribe if you're not and you wanna get notified, but otherwise, I mean, up to you as always. And that's it. Have a lovely day. Thank you very much for joining. It was real fun. I wouldn't be here for 2 hours if it wasn't fun, trust me. I do like it. I like this. Bye bye.